Hi everybody. I was really hoping I could do this video outside, but it cut me off. The connection just wasn't strong enough. So I wanted to send you guys a video tonight, and I don't know if you can hear my kids laughing downstairs, but it's like music to my ears because I haven't heard them laugh that hard in like several days. So it just sounds so good. So this is live, so you might see them run up here. So we'll see what happens, how this goes. But my subject for today, or my topic that I want to talk to you about, is called working in versus working out. So this is what has made such a huge difference in me over the years, and even just in the last couple of days. I've really had to refocus my mind in this particular area. So as you guys know, I'm really big on working out because it just releases those endorphins. It makes you feel better. But what I've learned in helping so many people and helping myself over the years, and this has definitely helped me in multiple different phases of my life, is working on myself internally. So working in. So the way that I really focus on this is when people really start to lose weight or they start to feel better about themselves, a lot of times it's because they're doing a lot of personal development. So maybe they're listening to podcasts, maybe they're reading great books, but if you don't fix what's really bothering you on the inside, it's really difficult to a lot of times lose that weight and keep it off, because there's always a reason why we struggle with food, with stress, with all kinds of things in our life. So for example, this past week, I was focusing so much on the external things that were happening in my life. I mean, like I told you guys about, my mother-in-law going in to have hip replacement surgery, and they do a stress test and they find out that she needs quadruple bypass surgery. That's traumatic. My daughter having health issues and, every day feeling like she's going to throw up. That's traumatic. Our AC breaking, we just got it fixed. I mean, that hurts. Like, it's frustrating when you can't sleep in your own bed. Just one thing after another. And so I was focusing so much on the external. I was definitely taking care of myself, eating well, trying not to stress eat, and exercising. But what was missing was the working in. So I stopped for a second and thought, what am I doing here? Like, I'm being reactive to everything that's happening in my life, versus sitting there and feeding my insides, my brain, my thoughts, my the words I'm telling myself. I'm giving myself all these thoughts of like how awful all these things are, which they are, but honestly, we can overcome anything in our life. And so I stopped for a second and I started rephrasing my words. I started manifesting positivity and looking at, like I told you guys about the burdens, like finding the blessings in the burdens. I started saying, you know what? We are so lucky that my mother-in-law, that they caught the fact that she needed heart surgery, because she would have died if they had done the hip replacement surgery. My daughter, we are experimenting with her diet. Thank God I do health and fitness coaching as a hobby, because I know what to do. I know how to help her. I know how to make her feel better. She also has anxiety, and I know that's part of her health issues right now. So it's dealing with that. I've been listening to podcasts probably 2-3 times a day. Joel Osteen, awesome. Chalene Johnson. If you guys haven't listened to Chalene Johnson, she is amazing. Listen to her podcasts, YouTube videos of people that just help you retrain the way you think. If you don't work in, working out is really just reactive. So I am urging you guys that if you're struggling with your health, it's not all about getting in that workout. It's not all about the nutrition. It is so much about fixing. I shouldn't say, I'm not going to say the word fixing, because we're never going to fix ourselves. It's really about just enhancing and helping ourselves get better on the inside. Pray pray. If you pray, if you believe in a higher spirit, get down on your knees and pray. I'm not afraid to do that. I woke up this morning in tears because I was so full of anxiety for what was going on. And a great friend of mine was like, I'm praying for you. And I thought to myself, all these people are praying for me. Why am I not praying for myself? And so I dropped down on my knees and I prayed. I prayed for strength. I prayed for patience. And you know what? I had the most peaceful day today that I've had all week because of that. I started working in. I went for a walk in nature at 8 o'clock at night and I watched the sun go down and I started working in. And all of a sudden it occurred to me, that's what I need to be doing. Working out is going to give my endorphins. It's going to keep me healthy. Feeding my body with nutrition is going to help me tremendously. But the last part of this whole thing is taking care of up here, your heart, and giving yourself new words to think about and new beliefs. So I hope this helps you. I told you I was going to be sharing my journey through this rough time of my family, that what we're going through right now with lots of things, lots of health issues, lots of unknowns, lots of struggles. And I know so many of you are going through the same thing. You're all going through tough times, deaths in your family and illnesses as well. So we're not alone. Thanks for listening. I hope this helped you. And just don't forget to work in just as much as you're working out. You guys have a great evening. Talk to you later. Bye.